Well, good morning. It's Saturday. Coda and I just broke down camp. And by Coda I mean me, because he doesn't have opposable thumbs. I got all the tent and stuff out of the backpack. All I have in there is my CamelBak. So I got water and lunch and GPS. There's a turkey over there somewhere. So we're ready to go. So we're gonna hike up around the mountain here and get up in that drainage, see what antlers we can find. So give it a shot here. You ready to go? Last night was his first camping trip. He's kind of annoying in a tent. He's a little too big for that tent anyways. Alright, well here we are. We're in the middle of a jungle. I'm just trying to find my way out of this stuff. I stayed up on top and tried to stay into try to find a game trail up top below that rim and just followed along all this serviceberry and this oak. And it's impenetrable, so we're just trying to find our way down. We found the first horn. It's a white one. And it looks kind of weathered. Oh. Yeah, pretty rough shape, that one. Let's see what we got. Ooh, buddy. Pop it up here so you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a 5 point. That one's probably not very recoverable. That's in pretty rough shape. Yeah, that's been there for been there for a couple of years at least. Bummer. That's alright, we're on the board. Cool. Number 1. This crap sucks. Well, here we are. We're up pretty high up in this drainage right now. I came up all the way from the bottom down there. I found the one real old white horn, little 5 point shed, and I just spotted another one over here. Me and Coda sat down to take a break, and there's a horn about right there in the middle of the screen. I'm gonna try to zoom in and see if I can find it in here. Right there in the middle of the screen. Out in the wide open. I don't know how big it is or what kind of shape it's in. Looks like a 6 point, but so the tricky part now is getting over there to it without losing it. Once you get in the middle of this stuff, you lose all your direction. So I'm gonna try to get over there to it somehow. But looks like a pretty good horn. I'm hoping it may be from last year. It doesn't look in too rough shape. It's hard to tell from this far, but it doesn't look like. I mean, it doesn't look awfully bad. If it's from last year, we can probably restore it and put it in pretty good shape. So, but yeah, I like it whenever you get to see them when you get a glass one with binoculars or a spot and scope, because you can't really tell how big they are till you get over to them. Then it's kind of a surprise. You don't know if it's going to be a big 6 point or small 6 point, or if it's got a cheater you can't see or what. I'll show it to you again here. So we're way up. We're about maybe halfway up this drainage, and this is just a sweet place. The bummer part is that it's just a really hard place to shed hunt, because it's there's just no real rhyme or reason to where the elk will be whenever they drop in here. So pretty cool. There's a turkey over there too, gobbling. When I was taking a nap a few minutes ago, right over there in that little, where all those green aspens kind of make a V at right there, there's a tom in there somewhere gobbling. He was gobbling his head off for about 10 minutes. He's shut up since then, but anyway, it's a pretty sweet spot. Pretty sweet horn it looks like too. We'll get over there and show it to you. We're making our way over to that horn right there. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna try to keep track of it while we make our way over to it so I don't lose it. See if I can find it in here. I can see it with my naked eye, but there it is right there. It's that main beam right there. I'm trying to stay just above it, so it's always a lot easier to come down on an antler than come up on one, I think. I'm trying to stay up at the same level and then keep my eyes peeled, because that other side could be somewhere through here or another horn, you never really know. So we're making our way to it. This is such a sweet drainage. I was really hoping to find a brown horn today, and we haven't found one yet. But they're in here. Okay, I'm making my way. I'm trying to make my way over here to it and stay level with it, and I just spotted it, right? Let's see. Where am I at? Right there. Right there in the middle of the screen is that main beam. So, ow, I got poked in the eye. Let's find our way over to it. If I'm gonna film anything, I might as well film me getting the crap beat out of me. Oh, this stuff sucks. Yeah, looks like last year's drop, probably. Let me get around it here so we can see. Oh. Yeah, that is 8 S-H-I-T. Yeah. Yeah, last year's horn. Cool. That one's actually got a little bit of color left to it. I can use that. Get my buddy Todd, do a little coffee magic on it, put some color back into it. It's cool. I was wrong actually, it's a 5-point. I swore it was a 6. I don't really care, but maybe we'll stay up on the side for a few minutes, see if I can find the other side. I'm not too concerned with finding the other side from a bull like that. I mean, if it was a great big bull, I might try to, but so let me grab him and then we'll take him up there and get a better look at him. Yeah. Got a little bit of gold yellow on his G2 from being in the grass there, but yeah, good deal. Let's take him up here. I'm gonna turn this off and hold this camera the way I should so I don't fall again. I'll show you this horn up there when we get up to a flatter spot here. Alright, well there it is. It's a 5-point. Decent little 5-point from last year. not a whole lot to say about it. I mean, he's not real spectacular. I mean, he's not huge or anything, but got that one and that really old one on the Badlands. This is not a bad antler. He's got just enough color in him. I think we can restore him and use him. He's got just enough brown on his on this side here that was exposed in the sun, and this side actually has all his color still pretty much. So pretty good shape actually. If you can't find a brown one, you would definitely want to find last year's, and that's definitely last year's. So cool. So that's 2 horns today. I don't know how much more I have in me how much more hiking I got in me today. We're way up. This is such a long hike from the very bottom of the truck. I don't know how much more I want to do today. But that's a pretty cool horn. Yeah. Cool. Cool. What do you think, Coda? I think he's tired too. Gotta get him some water. This place would take forever to be able to thoroughly put enough boot tracks on to be able to say you hunted it pretty good. This place is huge. And usually if you put on just enough miles, you manage to pick up 1 or 2. And I'd hike all day to pick up a little 5-point like that. I really don't even care. That's cool. Well, I made it back to the truck. We got 2 elk horns, one from last year and one from, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. Pretty rough shape, but it was a good day. I'm tired, so we called it. I don't even think it's noon yet. It's 11:30. Usually I wouldn't be home until about 3 or 4 in the afternoon, but we're tired, so we're gonna call it a day. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.